It's one of my favorite days of the week to be here at Omnia Fishing because we get a bunch of new product in all the time, and it's a great opportunity for people like me to get my hands on what's new, see what I like, and get a first crack at some things before you guys can even. So this week, with what's new, we have a bunch of new stuff coming in. So to get things kicked off, we're gonna start with some new stuff from Rapala. This is their new high-vis digital scale. It's a more modernized and updated version of their ever so popular Rapala tournament scale. This thing has a bunch of amazing features in it. It has an oversized E-Link display in it, so you can see on the screen a lot better. It has 3 weight display options, so you can do pounds and ounces. You can do pounds and decimal ounces, or you can even do kilograms if you're into the metric system. This scale also has 3 different modes in it for if you're into tournament fishing. There's a 5-fish tournament mode, there's an 8-fish tournament mode, there's a no limit mode in this as well. One thing that's really cool about the new scale also is you can actually use this scale to compete with other anglers. So if you and a buddy want to fish together and you want to, go head to head, see who can catch a bigger bag, you can actually compare your bag weight to their bag weight and then go from there, see who gets some more bragging rights. This thing's also waterproof, comes with a nice little storage cloth to keep things protected. So very cool new addition from Rapala. And then since we're on the topic of Rapala, we got another new addition from the Crush City lineup in. This is the Janitor. It's a 6-inch finesse worm. This is a really unique worm. Obviously, it's a little bit different from the other traditional 6-inch finesse worm style baits out there. Some things to consider is with it being in the Crush City lineup, it has a groove in the middle of the plastic here. So that is essentially made so it is compatible with VMC's crossover rings. If you're a big Nico fisherman, this is something really cool to have. It's also a very good drop shot weight, and you can also fish this on a shaky head. Some other things to take note with this is it's ribbed in the body, it's ribbed in the midsection here also. So if you want to fish it on, say, a shaky head or a drop shot, it's very easy for you to text pose your hook in here. It makes it much easier for setting the hook, higher landing percentages, things like that. So if you haven't already, check out the Janitor from Rapala and Crush City. Moving on to another new addition from Lew's, we have the brand new Lew's Speed Spool LFS. Undoubtedly one of the most popular bargain reels on the market, the Lew's LFS. This is without a doubt one of the best $100 reels that you can buy. They did some modernizing to it. It's a one-piece aluminum frame. It has brass gears in it, so it's going to be a lot more durable. It's got a 95 millimeter handle. It's got a 10 bearing system, 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. This is a perfect reel for anyone that, like I said, wants to shop on a budget and still get a lot of high quality performance out of their gear. So make sure to check out the new Speed Spool LFS from Lew's. Staying with the Lew's family, we have another addition from Strike King. This is the Fluorospin underspin right here. Some things to note about it that are really special. It comes equipped with a 3/0 hook in it, so it's a very stout hook. It's strong and it's incredibly sharp. I actually almost hooked myself about 2 times playing with it. But some other things to notice: it is a 4-pronged bait keeper, so it has 2 metal wire bait keepers on there, and then it has 2 other prongs on the side here. So if you like to throw Elastec baits or anything like that, this is a perfect way to keep your bait up on the shank of the hook and prevent it from sliding down all the time. And then to the main feature of the Fluorospin, the way that the blade is attached to the head is simply with fluorocarbon line. So what might be so special about having this fluorocarbon here? One, it allows the blade to have a lot more movement in the water. It gives it a lot more freedom, so you get more action out of the blade. And then also, too, when a fish bites it, this collapses a lot easier, so it allows you to get much better hookups when you get a bite on these things than, say, when you have like a wire that is attached from the head here. So super cool addition from Strike King. This is definitely something that we haven't seen before, and I think could really take your underspin fishing to the next level. So check out the Fluorospin underspin. And then last but not least, we have something new from Suffix. This is the Revolve Ultra Thin Finesse braid. So this line is designed more for your spinning rod or your BFS applications. It's incredibly thin line. It comes in a 200-yard spool in both low vis green and high vis green. So if you're big on having high vis line to detect your bites, we also have that option. One cool thing to note about the Ultra Finesse braid here is it's a 200-yard spool, but it's made to have 2 reels spooled out of it. So when you're spooling and you get through 100 yards of line, there's a midway marker on here that tells you you're at 100, so then you can stop and then use the last 100 yards of line to spool up your next reel. I think that's an incredible idea. Good job on Suffolk for doing that. One other thing to note is with it being ultra thin and finesse braid, it's stronger, and it also helps you to prevent wind knots, something that anglers seem to be facing all of the time. So this is something that you're going to want to use to to prevent getting more wind knots in your reels. So if you haven't already, please check out the Revolve Ultra Thin Finesse braid from Suffolk. Everything we have here is in stock online right now. Remember, if you're not an Omnia Pro member, start a 7-day free trial. You're going to get free shipping on all of these products. You're going to get access to all sorts of different Omnia Fishing mapping layers, waypoint management. You're going to get 10% back on all of your purchases every single day. So make sure, if you're not already a member, try it out today. Get some of these products right now on the site.